All right, y'all, what's going on? It's Combo Breaker 99. I am back with another video. All right, y'all, back with another rankings update video. Today, let's focus on the strawweight division. Let's take a look at the top 15 because there was a big shakeup this weekend. In some ways, some people felt there was an upset. Jessica Andrade losing by first round knockout to Xiaonan, which, like I said, this fight, it was definitely one that Andrade could go in there and do what she does, but I couldn't pick her this time. I said, you know what, Xiaonan is building up the momentum. She's got the skills now, and it's her time, I believe. So after that victory, man, it's done shaking up the division a little bit. Some things have changed around from the bottom up. So I just want to kind of go through the updates with y'all and let y'all know where I stand on the rankings and how I feel about them right now. Who deserves to be there, who deserves to not be there, right? All right, so let's take a look at the number 15. We got, of course, Tabitha Ricci. Tabitha Ricci's number 15. That's who Jillian Robertson is eyeing and who she's got now to try to get into that top 15 spot. I understand her. I feel Jillian. She trying to make her way up. So no hate. She's trying to get the name. That's the easiest one to get in there, right? All right. So number 14, you got Angela Hill, who is headlining against Mackenzie Dern. She was supposed to be fighting this weekend because I was going to go check out this card in Charlotte. But they took her and Mackenzie off the card, and now they're a 5-round main event in Las Vegas. So, I mean, hey, from Charlotte to Vegas, to a main event, hey, they ain't going to argue, right? So Angela Hill's taking on Mackenzie Dern in that fight. Then in number 13, you got Luana Pinheiro. Luana Pinheiro's making her way up. And number 12 is Michelle Waterson. And you can see right there, man, like Michelle Waterson lost that fight by a controversial decision, and they still have Michelle ranked over her. So that should tell you something, right? All right, number 11 is Amanda Ebos. She's out of the top 10 now because, she kind of campaigning at 125. All right, in the top 10, that's right, number 10 is Tatiana Suarez. She's slowly moving up, but we need to see her matched up against somebody, and y'all know that somebody I already mentioned to y'all would be Jandiroba. I like that fight for Tatiana Suarez. Get right up into that 6 or 5 spot. That's a good, solid challenge as well. A solid grappler / wrestler that's improving. Very tough, strong fighter for Tatiana, to make a statement at 115. All right, number 9, Tisha Torres. She's out on maternity leave. Number 8, Mackenzie Dern. And number 7 is Marina Rodriguez. She drops 2 spots from last week, man. And yeah, man, Marina Rodriguez has got a lot of work to do. Has 2 losses in a row to Lemos and Jandiroba, and they were dominant losses. So yeah, like I said, there's a lot of things Marina's got to work on. And that's no hate as a fan. I'm just saying the obvious. Like, why did she win? Because of XYZ. Why did she lose? It's obvious, right? Somebody who's studied her that long, Marina needs to work. There's things she's got to work on. So she drops in the number 7 spot. She's out of the top 5. If she don't keep working, she'll be out of the top 10, right? All right. Moving up 3 spaces from number 9 to 6 is Jandiroba. Number 5 is Jessica Andrade. Just drops 1 spot from 4 to 5, which in my opinion, I would swap these two. All right. I think Jandiroba, she got a good solid win. But with Jessica Andrade on a 2-fight skid, to me, I would just swap these two. You could agree or disagree, but I just think that Jandiroba got a good solid win against a top 5 contender like Marina Rodriguez. That stands for something. And I think Andrade, with that 2-fight skid and just how she's been looking, I think I would put her down at number 6 because I don't really think she should be that close to getting a title shot again just off her name at this point because she's not really making those right improvements even here at 115, right? Well, she is, but she's probably not committing, all right? So I would put Verna at number 5, man. I mean, that's just me because I want to see some new contenders, all right? Of course, this is the part where I know people gonna feel a certain way. Number 5, okay, just gonna drive. Then you got number 4. That's Amanda Lemos. Okay, Amanda Lemos drops 1 spot. Why? Because number 3 is Xiaonan, who moves up 3 spots. Okay, so with her moving up 3, that puts her in line up for that title shot, man. That puts her in line up for that title shot. So I'm kind of like, uh-oh. And it's kind of raggedy in some ways. It's kind of messed up, but you got to think about it. They're looking at it and they're saying, okay, Jan just beat Andrade, who defeated Lemos. And she did it in very quick fashion. You know what I mean? So with Xiaonan getting the number 3 spot now, they might try to make that title shot opportunity for her, you know. So, man, I still stand by my word. I want to see Lemos get her fight first because, you know, Lemos and Weili are on a similar turnaround, and Lemos got there first. So I would make the Lemos fight first, regardless. I know this was Dana White's doing since, you know, he hit her up in the locker room and say title fight. He trying to put her as close as possible. So she's number 3 for that reason, right? All right. But yeah, I still think Lemos should be the next up in line for me. Number 2, Rose Namajunas, still out. You know, I seen her planting gardens, so she's kind of chilling right now. We'll see what's up with her. It's always just kind of up in the air with her when she returns, right? It's not really about knowing a specific date with Rose on when she comes back at this point. You know, it's been like that for a while with her, so we'll see. Number 1 is Carla Esparza, who is on her maternity leave as well. Then you got the champ, Zhang Weili. So yeah, that's the new rankings updates, guys. Like I said, I think Lemos should still be number 3, and Xiaonan should be number 4. And then I would put Verna as number 5 and Jessica Andrade as number 6 in this situation. And I still think that, yeah, Lemos should get her shot. But with the way they're pushing these rankings, you don't know what they're going to do now. They might try to pull a fast one and do like some type of mid-summer, mid-fall fight where it's not 10 months out for Weili, but it's going to be like a 9, maybe like 8 or 9. And then they might throw Xiaonan in there now because, you know, Yan feels like she deserves it now since she beat Andrade. So Yan might sacrifice and say, I'll jump back in another 4 or 5 months. You know what I mean? It might be cool with her. And if they do it in that mid month, like instead of avoiding, you know, doing 2 fights, which they could do for Weili right now, and then at the end of the year, they'll probably squeeze it somewhere in the middle, you know, to give Yan her fight instead of giving Lemos. But that would be messed up. But, you know, I'm looking at all these options on how the UFC be doing things. But we'll see, guys. Like I said, make it happen. Weili versus Lemos. Just do it. Just do it now. Let me know what y'all think of the rankings, guys. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.